What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Cold in a mug out here, but I appreciate y'all connecting with me nonetheless. Doing my 10,000 steps today. And, not only is it hoodie season, it's layer season. See, I even got gloves on today. It is truly chilly today. Even though it's supposed to be warmer coming up. What is it, early next week? We ain't there yet. But let's get to the subject at hand. We got dudes out here in the adult entertainment industry burning chicks. It's getting really bad out here, man, because I swear, you got places like Atlanta where spreading stuff has become rampant. I see that it's become really bad in Houston, but that's neither here nor there. You got people on OF that are just out here doing this and that, collabing with whoever, and they not wrapping up in any way, shape, or form. And it's causing people to get some stuff that they gonna have the rest of their lives. You got a guy, he go by Gucci Third Leg. Now, if you a woman that's doing OF content and a guy reaches out to you with a name like that, that in itself is a red flag. Dude supposedly, and this is by his own admission, he said he got 3,000 bodies. Ladies, a guy talking about he got 3,000 bodies and he want to collab with you, that is another red flag. Now, the lady who was the victim who, put him on blast, which has led to other women coming forward, this is information that she knew. Another detail, he was supposed to provide her with test results, and he was seemingly dragging his feet about providing her with those. That is another red flag. Last but not least, the guy who has 3,000 bodies and was stalling on giving you his test results. You look at his junk and it's got an open sore on it, and you don't think anything of it, and you decide to go through and collab with him anyway, unprotected. And yes, you did not hear me. You did not hear me incorrectly. A woman who knew this guy had 3,000 bodies, saw that he was acting sketchy about the test results, saw that he had an open sore on his cock, proceeded to not only have sex with him anyway, but raw at that. Man, I really be wondering where these girls' father be, man, because geez, oh peace, how can you be this? I mean, I can't even say naive, because that's just not naive. That's just not intelligent. That has nothing to do with being naive. That is just not intelligent. You had multiple points where you could have stopped and said, no, I'm not going to go through with this. And you made the wrong choice every time. Unbelievable. So she now has, how can I put it? Because, YouTube can be a bit strict when it comes to this sort of stuff. She's got warts. We'll say that. She's got warts that she's never going to be able to get rid of. And apparently she's speaking up about it now because she's so upset over it. Okay. Now, the reason why I say that, the reason why that's my reaction is because by her own admission, this happened like 8-9 months ago, something like that. And she's been quiet about it all this time because she was making all this money. So you got your test results back. You saw what was in your situation. You stayed quiet about it because you wanted to keep running up the bag And now you suddenly feel compelled to speak out about this. Now she's being met with some support, but she's also being met with some anger, some hostility as well, because people are basically saying, you not only kept quiet while he continued to spread this to other women, but what about you? Were you spreading it to other people too? Because you continue to make videos. You knew this was a thing, and you continue to do your OF stuff regardless. Were you spreading to other people as well? We don't know. But this is a guy that apparently he's gotten around. He says he has like 3,000 bodies, and the dude has been busy. Apparently Aiden Ross's girlfriend, or his ex-girlfriend, she got tapped by him before, and now, you know, he's wondering if he got something. Guys, listen, I don't understand why dudes be messing with these type of chicks. I really don't. I do not understand why dudes be messing with these chicks that they know they've been passed around by rappers and pro athletes and stuff. I mean, them chicks, you have no idea what they have done with who before they got to you. You are getting the sloppiest of sloppy seconds. These chicks, they be for real down to do whatever for a few dollars when they with a guy that's got some clout and some celebrity. Like, really, they are down to do whatever. These chicks, they'll say they not gonna do this, they're not gonna do that, they'll never do this, they'll never do that. That's not true. If they with one of them type of guys, they gonna do everything for him that they said they would never do, and they gonna do some new stuff that they never even imagined they would do. They gonna do all of that stuff because they want to please him. So they gonna do everything that he wants. So this is what it's looking like out here, man. You got a dude out here doing OF content, burning chicks. And there's been a bunch of women that have come out speaking out about this recently since the other chick. So, I mean, that's one positive thing, because these other women, they were being quiet too. But in my opinion, just the fact that he's somebody that said he got 3,000 bodies, that should have been enough for you to be like, it's a hell no. I mean, can you imagine getting down with a chick that's talking about she got 3,000 bodies? I mean, he said his girlfriend had 2,000 bodies. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's what it is, man. We have gotten to a point to where we are just spreading stuff and don't seem to care. All this sort of behavior is being encouraged. It's not being discouraged. It's being promoted, it's being celebrated, and it's all fun and games until you end up with something you can't get rid of. I mean, she got this, and it's not the end of the world for her, but it's not good. It's going to affect the rest of her life, because there's going to be a lot of dudes that's not going to be willing to date her, not going to be willing to marry her because she got this situation. And she young. I think she's like 19, 20 years old. I don't even think she got any children. What happens when you try to have kids with that situation? You know, they have to come out of there. The kids have to come out of there. So, man, out here in the real world, this stuff is not nothing to play with, man. People really got to be more careful. In that industry, it seems like nobody uses protection because, you know, there just generally is more interest in people when it comes to you know, protection being used and protection not being used. More people tend to like when protection's not being used. So you have an industry where people really aren't using it, and ironically, it's the industry where it should be being used the most. It's just insane, man. But this is why I be telling y'all, wrap up. Don't trust these chicks. Buy your own protection. Bring your own protection. Use what you have. Don't wait on her to be talking about some, oh, she's on the pill, or oh, she's been tested. Don't trust. All right, unless this is some woman who you've been with for years, you know, obviously you can trust her, you know she's loyal. But if it's just some chick who you just met recently and she trying to get you to go in raw, like, oh, don't worry, I'm clean, do not go in raw, man. Because you don't know how many people before you she done told that to. Do not go in raw, because just think, you smashing her behind everybody else that was before you. So just don't. Use them rubbers. Don't let nobody talk you into not using them. It's too much stuff that's being spread out here nowadays. And that 10 minutes of pleasure is not worth being stuck with something that you can't get rid of. So I hope this PSA lands for whoever needs to hear it. Appreciate y'all connecting with me. I'm going to continue stepping. Out here cold as hell with the gloves on. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.